Hello, let's continue on the next two steps, step 8 and 9. Those are not new transactions, but help us to review the accounts payable related transactions and the balance are correct for the landlord account. So step 8, display and review GL account balance and individual line items. So from here, we continue under the accounts under the accounts payable module. And under the accounts pay AP account, we are trying to click on the tile of display GL account balances. Now we need to specify the criteria. So it will be the leading ledger will be 0L. Be careful, 0L. Okay, this is the only choice. And company code you already know should be US 00. And then the fiscal year of the ledger, it should be current. I think the current year, 2026. And then we can skip the from to from. And then, and under the controlling area, we need to put the global break. It's already pop up, but this is, if you see like, we have NA and EU, European, or North America, right? So North America is our default. And then we can click go. The balances, like, these are, why is 16,500? Before we click on that, we have two, right? That's your total debits, total credits. Because we input two journal entries, 1,500 and then the 5,000. I think, do I need to specify? Oh, account, the GL account. I only need, but this is the overall. Let's see. On the balance. Oh, the GL, they didn't ask me to put the ledger from. So now let's go to the filter add and account type. Yeah, under the filter, if you don't see the GL account number, I think we can add the account type or so we can add a filter. So let me put this to see. Account type, but no, that's not the one. So let's just click on this. I think this is really fun. So rather than the 1,500, I'm seeing both of the transactions. Now, if you expand this, right, that's like you see the 5,000 from the first journal entry and the 1,500 from this second one. So if I scroll down this, and that's you see the document number related to the invoicing. And if I see the first one, that's a document number related to the transfer of the fund. So now we can see like, we really can back and first, I click on this and now you can go to the journal entry, right? So it's all related. And I believe like the code, I think we can add, if you want, you can add I think it's already have the GL field. You can add other filters in your criteria, so you can limit all of your choices, your accounting type, account assignment. But that's like, the additional, you can learn how to the system is set up. So you can reduce or add filters, okay, like, for the information you are pulling, that's the data query we are pulling from the system. So I will just click on OK and go back and then go back. And then that's step 7. Okay, checking the balance. And then step 8, display and review GL account balance and line item. So line item normally referring to more details. So this one I'm still under the accounts payable, financial accounting under the AP, then display the GL. Yeah, I think I reversed them. So what I just did actually is step. So what I just did is actually step 8, and now step 7. Yeah, let me see. Oh no. I'm sorry. Wait a second, I messed up. So step 9. Okay. Yeah, we finished step 8 and step 9. So display supplier balance. And now I can put my supplier code. Again, if you forgot, you always can go from here and do the search. But this time I put it down. I can this is my vendor, and the company code will be US 00 and fiscal year current. And we don't need to really do a comparison because this is a new vendor. Okay, like if you have a vendor for a few years in the history, we can put a comparison here. And now we can do go. And you can see there's a lot of rows, opening balance, and especially for this vendor, like 01 credit, right, balance. Why? We haven't made a payment yet. So current, we have a credit balance for this vendor, and this negative means the balance is on the credit side. And I think that's something you want to confirm, especially before the payment, right? So like opening, like we say, opening balance for your vendor account. So that's the purpose majorly for step 9, check the vendor balance. After we post the payments in step 10, you will see a debit for this vendor and the balance will become 0. Okay, so that's a review balances for different ways and under step 8 and step 9. So we only have the post payment and check balance again.